Camera. Start cam.
Woo!
Hey!
We rushed.
Oh, we made it.
We just made it to our new stop.
Yes.
Things won't be perfect, but we are here. Hello!
Yes. Hey, everybody. I'm going to scroll up so we can see all of you lovely folks who have joined us already. Diary of a Family says they can't wait. Whoop, whoop. Hey, guys. We miss you. Yeah. Hitch Up in Tow. Second again. Hello. Good to see you. Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code List. Hey, friends. Hi. Good to see you. Still scrolling here. Hitch Up in Tow is so hungry. It must be about dinner time over there. We had lunch in the truck about an hour ago. Uh-oh. Sorry. Things are clicking onto my feed that I don't want. Box Van D. So sorry about the job situation. Hope you get something soon at Nursing Our Travel Bug and Diary of a Family. Thanks, Box Van D. Mwah. We appreciate you. Our epic RV adventure. Are we there yet? Totally. Today.
Wow. Yeah.
Bob's Adventure. Hey. Good to see you, Bob. Linda Barker.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Linda. Good to have you here today. We're almost through. No, we're not. We're only halfway through. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Hey, Sue.
Hello.
Good to see you. And Happy Place Camping. RV Underway Raid. Whoop, whoop. Raiding up. We saw them.
Thanks, RV Underway.
Yes. I was listening as I was driving, and I glimpsed over, and they were sitting on the beach. Totally jelly right now, because that looked pretty amazing.
All right.
Uncle Lisa Productions. Hey. Another RV Underway Raider. That's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. Good to see you. Beyond Beauty 3. Hello.
Hey there.
We've got a noisemaker in the background. Bella, we're live. Shh.
Yeah, we literally, like as we said, we just got here and she's opening a cabinet. You know how that goes after you arrive somewhere. Open something up.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Do so with caution.
Yes.
Yeah. Senior sister. Hello. Hi. Good to see you. Suzanne Nelson Klein. Hello. Thanks for joining us today. Let's see. Almost through. Everybody saying hello to everybody else. I love it. Meant to be RVing. Hey, friends.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you. Oh, smashed it. Must be smashing that thumb. We love it. 20 in the house. So if you've got time and you want to smash that thumb, we sure would appreciate it. All right. There's our comment. I think we're almost to Over the Hill RV.
Hello.
Hey, guys. Thanks for popping in and joining us. And by golly, I think we are caught up.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So yes, we do have news.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind week for sure. So for those of you who don't know, Friday, I got news after closing working hours that my contract was canceled. So out of a job. And then, of course, we've been doing this contract with Garrett and Carolyn of Diary of a Family, but they didn't get their notice until after the holiday on Tuesday. So we're kind of like all weekend long. There's nothing we could do. You can't job search. You can't really do anything. So we're trying to mentally prepare for the end, I think, at that point. So we just enjoyed our weekend.
Yep. Hello, Grant Patterson, Thrifty Angela.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just enjoyed our last few days there. Mm-hmm. Now Will's going to ask me for something.
Can I open Bella's slide for her?
No.
Nope.
No, that's not.
All right. So.
And Thrifty Angela popped in. Yeah.
So, yeah, we spent the last 3 days, some good quality time with the Seiferts of Diary of a Family.
Mm-hmm.
And some new folks to us. X marks the spot.
Mm-hmm.
They're travel nurse families, but now they're kind of moving over for now, at least to their camp hosting.
Our mic looks massive. Oh, yes. Here, I'll move it back, see if we can get it off screen.
It's huge.
There we go.
It's Boris.
There we
He doesn't
go.
have his hat.
No, he does not. Yeah, so Hope and Richard with X Marks the Spot were in Seattle. They had taken a nursing contract, I don't know, probably 2 to 4 weeks before we had our contract in Reno.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortly after they started, their contract got canceled. So they were kind of stuck up in Seattle for a while.
So it's happening all over the place.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So they kind of changed gears and they're going to try something new. They're going to try work camping for the next few months around the Lake Tahoe area. So we're really excited to see how that turns out for them because they're both nurses. He is traditionally an ER nurse and I think Hope is an OR nurse. And they've done some PACU, some pre-op, different things. But yeah, now they're going to try the work camping thing. And what better place to try work camping than Lake Tahoe? I mean, it's beautiful there. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So say prayers for them that their first work camping experience will be a successful one and that they'll finally get some income flowing in again and just enjoy their time there.
Yep.
Oh, looks like Johnny's journey just popped in.
Hey there.
We had several nurses get canceled contracts. Yeah, it's nuts out there right now. Absolutely nuts.
Which is why we are super blessed that we actually found a new contract.
Yes. So I couldn't do anything over the weekend, but one of my recruiters with Arias had seen our Facebook post about our YouTube video about how we got our contract canceled. So he reached out to me on the holiday of all things. And he's like, hey, did it get canceled? I'm like, yeah. So on a holiday, this man is working on trying to get me a contract. He basically looked up and said, here's all of our contracts that we have right now. What sounds good to you? What do you want to do? So he was getting me prepared and ready to go for Tuesday morning when the office was open.
That's how much they know that this lady here is awesome at what she does and how much they want to fight to get her back to Arias.
Oh, thanks, baby.
So
yeah. Brian Stevens just popped in. Hey, Broheim.
Hello.
Good to see you. What tribe do you belong to? I belong to this fantastic RV community tribe for sure. Because you guys are awesome and we love you. And yeah, we've been getting all kinds of good vibes. We've had fantastic folks even reach out. It was Gary with Daydream About Nice Things. He says when he heard that our contract was canceled, he was like, where's your tip jar? Where's your tip jar? So here it is. Here's our tip jar. And I said, if you want to buy us a cup of coffee or something to help lift our spirits in our time of doubt, feel free to buy us a cup of coffee. So
it's definitely helped us out so far.
Yes.
We are making a trek, and I guess we're getting to where we're going, but we have a few weeks to get there.
Yes.
So we're kind of trying to take our time, not that we're being frivolous and going out of our way to have amazing adventures, but we just want to. There's things along the way that are on our list of things we want to see.
But we haven't got there yet. I'm still telling my story.
Still story time.
I know. Sorry. Thrifty Angela, thank you.
Well, there's a code. For
You're
that
so
door
sweet.
Somewhere.
And Mel Nettie, we love you all. We love you too. Mel Nettie, of course, gave us a donation of many cups of coffee. And coffee, they're on my purse, William. Coffee, of course, makes the world go round, at least our world. So they were so sweet and donated many cups of coffee. So thank you. And I know Thrifty Angela did as well. BluWave Bob, Gary with Daydream. I'm missing somebody else.
Allison.
Yes, Allison and Andrew of our National Adventure. So yeah, we love our tribe. You guys are awesome. Yep. Bob's Adventures got it. This tribe is cool. Absolutely. And yes, senior sister. So I'm working up to it, but yes, praise the Lord. So I've worked with 2 agencies for the last few months. I do have profiles set up with 2 additional agencies, but I've never taken a contract with them. So long story short, I was working with my old company, Arias on finding a job. And then I was working with Atlas, who had my contract in Reno, working with Tasha Sage. She was also trying to find me something. And really, it just came down to who had the jobs, who had the availability. The unfortunate thing is that there's not a lot out there. With me, because I've been a nurse for so long and because I've worked in so many different areas, I'm very flexible. So I can be marketed to several different aspects of nursing, which opens up more of those jobs. But I think when I counted them up like nationwide, there was 25 to 30 jobs total, West Coast to East Coast, that were available.
And that was, Atlas had let us know that they had 40 travelers alone at this renowned hospital in Reno. So
All got the
just think
axe.
about all those people at the same time trying to find a job.
Mm-hmm.
So we are definitely blessed we found something, and hopefully this one sticks for a little bit.
Yeah, we submitted to Montana because that was the closest, and we never heard anything from them. One popped up in Colorado, but it turns out it was only a 3-week contract, so that didn't work out. So, do you want to do the honors?
Oh my
Drum roll.
goodness.
We're going to
Springfield,
Illinois.
It's kind of the Simpsons joke that there's a Springfield in every single state.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to the one in Illinois, which we are. It may not sound super exciting, but I'm pretty excited. I think it's some weekend trip possibilities. If things are opening back up, we can go check out Chicago. Never been.
Yeah, it's only like 3.5 hours away.
St. Louis, Missouri. I've never been there.
Nope. I went there once in high school and got to see the Arch, but it was for like a music thing. And we went to the amusement park there. I think it was a Six Flags. But I don't know. I was like 16, 17. So it's been a long time.
I guess, we've driven through there.
Yeah.
And it's a good opportunity. It is a bummer that there's probably not going to be any baseball this year. That would have been a super opportunity.
Yeah, the Cubs, the White Sox, and the Cardinals.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Oh, man.
There's always next year. Hitch Up and Toe says, all nurses are awesome. I happen to agree with you. Thank you.
This one's super awesome.
Johnny's Journey says, thank you, Hitch Up and Toe. This nurse thinks you're awesome. And Johnny's Journey, you're awesome too. We love our fellow nurses for sure. Looks like Doreen Brannon, Privies and Prims, just popped in. Hey there. Thanks for joining us. Thrifty Angela, she was talking about how she loves coffee. Me too, girlfriend. Me too. In fact, we had dirty dishes and we boondocked last night. Didn't really have any water, but I found a way to do some dishes so we could have some coffee this morning.
Just getting there. I want to comment it.
Yeah.
Donuts.
Hey, I wonder if there's like a Simpsons donut shop in Springfield because Homer loves donuts. Now I must know.
We must
I don't know. We'll see what kind of cool things we see when we're there. So the Midwest, I feel like kind of locked down last compared to the rest of the nation. And already things are starting to open back up there. So perhaps they'll open up quickly since they closed down last. So we'll see. We'll see if we can go to like the cool museums and things like that. Van Life with Gina Payne. Hey, girlfriend. Thanks for joining us.
We apologize if you hear our AC. Like we said, we did just arrive here. So it's probably like 100 degrees in the RV. And it's like 90 something outside.
Yeah, it's roasty toasty. Hey, run One Strange Adventure. Come on over to the East Coast. We're headed to Indiana in 2 weeks on our way back from the UP.
Illinois.
Indiana's not too far from Illinois.
Hashtag just
saying.
That's right. Beyond Beauty is in St. Louis, near St. Louis. So.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. I would love that. Love that. I'll put up our email.
We know that Nomadic Hippie is buzzing through there all the time. Wonder how close that is to Metropolis. So I think he's doing some sort of meetup, get together where the city is.
That's cool.
I'm bad with remembering details.
Yeah, I think since everything's opening up, and the virus is dissipating, the numbers are dissipating. I mean, it's a great opportunity to get out and meet some folks, for sure. Brian is asking if Springfield is by Shelbyville. I don't know.
Shelbyville.
Pull up your map because I don't know.
Capital city. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's Simpsons stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Which you can all watch right now on Disney TV.
Yeah. Carolyn from Utah. Hey, girl, we are in your state right now.
We are.
We are.
We are in Provo. We looked around for a place to stay in Salt Lake City, but we found Provo to be a bit more affordable.
Yep. Man, she waited till she was 42 before she started drinking coffee. It's a travesty. Of course, I waited for nursing school before I started. So, and there's Daydream About Nice Things. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
No worries. We were late too, so it's all good.
We wanted to be
all
like
good.
Diary of a Family. They were late yesterday.
Yes, they were. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, I think we're caught up there in the chat again. So yeah, we decided to traverse Nevada yesterday, and we made it almost to the border of Utah.
Yep. We, again, thanks to Diary of a Family, giving us the courage to try these overnight boondocking stops.
Yep.
Where it's just no hookups, no nothing. We survived.
Yeah, and our batteries did fantastic. Bill's been doing some research on like what voltage, amperage. If I'm not good on.
Volts, I guess.
Yeah.
The first time we did it, we're like, oh, it still says 12 volts. But then I was reading something. I'm like, well, actually, that means that they're like 50% depleted already.
Yeah.
And that's probably not super good.
Yeah, and they're new. We just put those on before we left Texas.
If you don't want to go below 50%, am I right, RVers?
Yeah. So we're kind of dipping our toe in the boondock situation. We didn't put any water in our tanks, but we've got gallon jugs that we fill with toilet water. Well, not with toilet water. We fill with water for the toilet.
Oh my goodness. Gross.
And then
that's what we made our coffee with today.
No, disgusting. I'm not drinking that. No, and then we've got gallon jugs for drinking water. So,
Yes.
And it wasn't bad. I think when we got in the trailer, it was like 80 degrees, but it was going to be like 46 overnight. So we just left all the windows closed, pulled open all the blinds, and yeah, we woke up, I think it was like 64 in the trailer. So it was actually pretty well insulated. We didn't even have to use the propane heater.
No, and just a couple faux pas, like we have this battery thing we plug my CPAP into, and normally it lasts 6 to 8 hours. It only lasted 3, so I didn't sleep the best. And then another just kind of funny story. Hello, Patrick Thomas.
Hey, Dad. Good
all
to
the way
see
from
you.
North Kakalaki.
Carolina, for those of you who speak English.
So today we were leaving our spot. We're like, oh, this will be cool. Let's put the action cam on the ground and get a shot of us rolling out. And we did. Then we got down the road and said, oh, snap. Did you grab the camera?
I was towing today. Yesterday he towed. So today I towed the rig. And I mean, it's kind of an unspoken rule that the follow car should gather any equipment left behind.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped the ball.
It would seem like forever till the next exit for us to turn around. I was just like, oh, I hope it's still there. I hope it's still there.
Yeah. Our brand new action cam, by the way.
Yeah.
Brand new.
It was still there. So that's
Thank you,
good.
Jesus. Yes. Carolyn from Utah says we're only about 180 miles north of where she is.
We're actually heading down to Moab
Yeah.
tomorrow.
For a couple of days. So
That was one of the things on our list. Like we were saying, we're making this trek. And there was just things that, well, you know, like we kind of really wanted to go to Colorado Springs for like a contract, which they say is pretty tough because when they do come up, they just go real quick. And of course, in a time like this, they're not going to come up, or they're going to be gone. So there was things we want to see. So yeah, we're going to go down to Moab. We're going to hit one of the famous Utah national parks. We're going to Arches. Hopefully we picked the right one.
Well, it's the closest one, so we're going there.
Right. And then we're kind of going through Southern California or Colorado.
Yeah. We're going to spend like a week in Colorado. Hopefully, if we can find spots to park, because it's like the camping mecca of the United States.
Yeah.
But either the campgrounds are stupid expensive or they're already booked up and full. So
we'll see.
Yeah, after Moab, we don't have anything booked. So we're going to get on that.
We're going to Pagosa Springs.
Oh, yes.
We have that one booked.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're hoping to spend like 2 or 3 days in Colorado Springs and then 2 or 3 days in Denver. Get our Colorado experience in. What are you laughing for?
Hitch up in tow.
Oh, yes. You make your coffee with eau de toilette. Well, when you say it like that, it just sounds fancy. But no, they might be the same color.
French roast. Yes.
French roast. No. No. Oh.
Uncle Lisa. We're talking to him. Did we say hello to Uncle Lisa?
Yeah, I said hello.
See, it's that part of the program again where Bill can't remember who was here, who wasn't.
She said that's a little east of her. Moab Rocks have a wonderful time. It's hot as a pistol in Utah. Yeah, I think the high today was like 87.
Yeah.
I looked up. And when we left, I have jeans on right now because it was so chilly this morning. And it's like 15 degrees warmer here than it was where we were staying last night on the border. So yeah, it's pretty toasty. You know, there's a band called Head East. Just saying. That's true. That is true. David family. Oh my gosh, my heat was in my throat when you were telling about leaving the heart. Yes, leaving the camera. Yeah. Didn't Garrett do that once? I feel like he talked about that in one of his videos. Yeah, and that's what we were doing. We were just filming the tires.
I think that was when they were in Texas, maybe.
Perhaps.
I remember hearing that story.
Yeah, my heart wasn't in my throat, but I was a little hot under the collar. But it's okay. We retrieved it. It's fine. Hey, Justin and Christina. Good to see you guys.
How's that little babe?
I know. He's so cute. I saw they posted a picture that he got his hearing test done, and he still had some of the stickers on his little head. But it all turned out good. So he can hear. That's fantastic. And Grassroots Living came in. Hey, guys.
What are they up to? I'm still curious about this whole Adventureland thing because that was something that we thought about doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know that traveling down the Banisters was up there.
Yep.
So are they still planning on opening or what up?
Yeah, I think they're there because I was listening to your truck camper tour, and Shalene was talking about how she was using nature to dry her hair, just using the wind. And she said when she was out west, she didn't have a problem because it's crazy windy out here. But in the Midwest, it wasn't as windy. So I'm assuming they are in Iowa getting ready for the Adventureland.
Unless I knew, I think they're in Missouri with the family. I don't know. Yeah.
Uncle Lisa Productions says, that's fine, Bill. I tried getting a stick down your nose as I entered. So no hard feelings. Oh, good times. Good times. Yeah, so what else are we doing when we after we hit Colorado?
So then, we're probably going to, of course, we're heading back through, got to go back through Nebraska and Iowa to get to Illinois. Yep. So definitely going to spend some time with family.
Yep.
It is kind of a bummer. It's during the middle of the week, so who knows? Well, I guess everybody's working from home right now.
That's right. So you better be around.
Social distancing.
Yeah. We have to check. So when we go to Nebraska, Bill's got a great friend from, how long have you known him?
Since kindergarten, grade school.
It's crazy.
Mike and Alicia Herman.
Yeah. So Mike, a couple of years ago, he's got a camper and he had 30 amp service at his place. And we were passing through and he's like, I'm going to put in 50 amp service for you. Like, who does that? But yeah, he lets us park out there. So now we have full 50 amp service and we hook up into his water and like we just hang out with them and have a free place to stay. So we'll do that while we're in Omaha. But we have to call ahead to Iowa to make sure some of the places are open near where my mom lives in Fort Dodge.
Otherwise, we just might have to skip seeing her mom.
He's so disappointed.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
We'll find a place. There's a parking lot or
But if
someday.
Dean and Shalane are in Iowa, we could totally make a stop and say, hey.
If they want to during
Just
this time,
saying.
you don't know. People may
That's
not
true.
want
Let us know in the comments if you're open for a little visit, even if it's just a wave from 6 feet away. Totally up for that. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. Pat. I see BluWave is here. Hey, Bob.
Hi, Bob and Debbie.
Yes, they got out finally and went camping. So exciting. So glad for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're caught up. Most of your friends are like little brothers. They're all smaller than you are, Bill.
It's true. Even my older brothers are little brothers. Even my 6'7" brother.
Yep. Yeah.
And 6'4", maybe 6'5".
Mhm.
I'm sure he's shrinking by now. 6'2".
Maybe.
Ha!
Wow. So Hitch Up in Tow says the max they get in the UK is 16 amps. That's crazy. Because most standard rigs here in the States are 30 amp or 50 amp. We're 42 feet long. We have lots of electronics and things that run off of the electricity. And then we have 2 ACs. So, man, with only 16 amps, we couldn't run anything. We might as well boondock.
I had a pretty ignorant thought in my head. Like, are they the same? Are they like European amps? Are they That's probably a pretty stupid thought. But maybe they're not the same. Because then I'm like, 16 amps. Like, how much does a microwave use just to run, or coffee maker?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's electricity. That is, I might be very intelligent when it comes to the body and health, but electricity, that's like another wavelength. I don't pick that stuff up.
I do suppose
Yeah.
the fellow I used to work with from Leicester always said that England kind of does their own thing. Like, they don't do, maybe they do metric. I don't know. Like, they don't do everything that all of Europe does. Basically, it's what I'm
Interesting.
trying to say.
Yeah. We would love to meet you guys too, Melnetti, but it is just too stinking hot down there in Texas right now.
We'll always be back down
That's
there.
right. That's right. Well, and they're retiring in September and hitting the road, so you never know.
16 amps at 230 volts.
Says
So
Poshcats.
50 amps is
Don't ask me.
212 split twice? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because it's 220 volts
Twice?
for a home for sticks and bricks.
Bob.
But it's like
Blue
120
You
for an
wired
RV.
this whole thing up. He knows this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Anyway.
know. But hey, I don't think we said hello, Poshcats.
Hello there.
Thanks for joining us.
Is that one of the ones that we sent overseas?
Yes, we sent overseas to Poshcats and to Hitch Up in Tow and to Justin and Christina. Yeah, we're talking
That's
about
impressive.
the stickers thing.
Sexy.
So, I don't know.
Sticker swap. Don't send us any. No, I don't know. We don't know. We're going to figure out where we're going. We haven't
When we land.
booked our site in Springfield yet.
But anywho, we love to sticker trade. So although we don't know where we will be receiving mail just yet, we will happily send you out stickers along our road. We're not traveling every single day. We're going to take some time and chill in different locations. So yeah, if you want one of our stickers, go down to the email below, nursingourtravelbug@gmail.com, and we'll send you a sticker.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Look at her flying around this StreamYard program.
Well, I'm figuring it out.
220 equals 2 by 110.
That's true. And then Poshcat says they also run at 50 hertz and you run at 60.
Huh.
See, you might as well be speaking Chinese right now because it's just.
It's one of those things I always say. You could have just made up words. I mean, I've heard the word hurts. I'm just saying you could have just made stuff up and be like, oh, that's cool.
It's just not our forte. We just don't understand. We need to do more research. And we've talked about doing more research and possibly looking into boondocking. Like, it's a conversation we come back to all the time. Like, do we invest in Thousand Trails, which gives you the option to have several campgrounds that you park for free after you pay their $1,000 membership fee?
Yeah.
Or do we look into getting a solar and generator, either or type of setup, so that we could boondock, and not just boondock, but boondock comfortably?
Yeah. We've talked about this. What it really boils down to, in my mind anyway, there are other options, boondocking, of course, but like winter-wise, do you want to boondock in Arizona, or do you want to go Thousand Trails in Orlando, basically?
Yeah.
It's kind of what the decision comes down to.
Oh, Justin and Christina got our sticker. Yay.
Nice.
Good. Glad it arrived. Yeah, because we try and be in the southern part of the States for wintertime. Orlando is a popular spot for a lot of full-time families. So that is appealing. And we've been there. I've worked in the hospital system there, and I absolutely loved it. So I would totally go back to that again. But then we did Waco, Texas. We've built a relationship with that hospital, and it's, 12 hours straight shot north to family back home for like holidays. Or do you open it up to the, like, Arizona, Phoenix area where we both have family. But then it's also a hot spot for all RVers, not just families,
right,
but the snowbirds. So really, realistically, we would more than likely have to invest in a boondocking setup to be able to have a spot to park in the winter down there.
Right. So either way, for us, I know you can, like we were telling Diary of a Family, there's a difference between getting by. Yes, we could get by with a generator and just our batteries, but like if you want to live comfortably, that's going to be it's going to cost money, basically is what I'm saying.
And what he means by living comfortably is not necessarily having AC if you need it in the winter, but like we do a lot of gaming, and utilize the television a lot. Some people don't watch TV.
Yeah. Well, it's pesky residential fridge too. So if we've just had enough, and I always use the wrong words, if we had enough solar power and battery power and all that, inverter and all that to run, just to keep the fridge running so we don't have to go start a generator every 6 hours.
Yeah.
Then that'd be fine by me.
Yeah. So more research. What do you guys think? Like, what do you do out there? Are you strictly campground folks? Do you mingle a little bit of boondocking in there? If you do boondocking, is a generator?
She said
do. Stop talking about poop today. What's the deal? But if you boondock, do you utilize a generator or solar or both? Or do you belong to the Thousand Trails or some kind of membership? What is the other one? Like something America.
That's not really the same thing.
Oh,
There's Passport America.
Passport America.
It's
like a discount thing. But yeah, what do you utilize for those of you who are full-timers?
Or part-timers or some-timers.
That's right. So drop the comments below. We'll refer back to them. But Mel Nettie is asking when we start work. So yes, we are blessed to have a contract and be able to have work, and it takes kind of that fear and anxiety away. The kicker with that is this particular hospital only does orientation every 2 weeks. And wouldn't you know it, the time when we could be there the earliest happens to be one of the off weeks. So instead of having a week and a half off, which is usually what we do with our contracts, we have over 2.5 weeks. So it'll be 3 weeks without a paycheck. Which it's disappointing because then we have to use our emergency fund and savings, that's what it's there for. But I just like looking at it in my bank account instead of using it.
And it's like what we say, that this lifestyle is all about, it's not about money, and you can make more money doing other things, but to have these experiences like going to Arches National Park, or spending maybe a couple of nights in Colorado Springs, which we've been there.
The children
it's one of our favorite places, and we'd love to go back with the kids.
Yep.
So to be able to take our time, because there's been times, what do we talk about? We rushed from Florida to Connecticut. We
Uh-huh.
rushed from North Carolina to
San Antonio.
San Antonio
4 days. I think we drove 21 hours straight one night
just to be there to
to start
not miss a
work.
check or, you know.
Yeah.
But
So
now we're taking our time.
Yeah.
We got savings. We have plenty of savings. This isn't a pity party, but, you know.
that's the caveat is it's the trade-off. But it'll be nice to slow down and take our time and see things that we always talk about wanting to see. And now it just gives us an excuse to take care of that. Sorry, I muted myself because I had to yell at the children. You did not need to hear that. Poshcats is saying that they were being big-headed. I don't think so. You know your stuff. If you know your stuff, let us know.
Smart.
Yes.
That's right.
I love
Intelligent. Looking smart is what I learned means something different.
it.
Tell someone they're looking smart, that means they're looking nice.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Looking smart. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, just fantastic. I skipped over a whole bunch of comments here. Okay. So Patrick, my dad, was talking about your TV runs on 60 hertz. Up there, it's 50 hertz. Brian's chiming in. How many ohms? Get out of here with that.
Like yoga.
Ohms. Oh, see, now Poshcats knows what they're talking about. Ohms is a measure of resistance.
Yeah.
Boom. Put that in
Go
your
back
pipe
to
and
school.
smoke it, Brian. No. We like to tease him because Brian he's a know-it-all.
He knows a lot.
He does know a lot. He's like the fact master. So when he doesn't know it all, we have to rub it in.
That's my brother.
Yes.
So we're clear. And
Yeah,
I'm
so-
not being rude to random people understand.
We're not harassing anybody. Yeah.
Ooh, facetious.
Ah.
That's one of Natasha's favorite words.
Yes.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah. Poshcat says now that they're retired, they've forgotten more than they remembered. Yeah.
You don't use it, you lose it.
Ain't that the truth? Let's see. Diary of a Family. Get rid of the fridge. Dude, we just got that fridge. And it was a pain to put in.
No.
And honestly, we
I
love
can't
it.
have melty ice cream, Garrett.
No.
Carolyn.
No. There's pros and cons to each. There's pros to having the propane electric fridge versus the residential and vice versa. And honestly, I love my residential refrigerator. I love ice. It makes me some ice. And it filters me some water. And I can put a whole lot of crap in there.
Don't do that, Boondock.
No. So I don't think we'll be getting rid of that anytime soon.
And also, to help us sway our decision, are any of you going back to Tampa this year? Or is anybody going to Quartzsite? Is anybody making that trek?
Oh,
To Quartzsite.
yes. So
We'd love to hang out with you. Obviously, we're still thinking Mayberry's going to work out.
mhm.
We're just going to have to extend here and start a new job there. But
Yeah.
still planning on that.
Figure stuff out. Taking a page off of Diary of a Family, like we always say. We're trying to be intentional. So yes, we're still trying to work Mayberry in there. But then they threw the wrench in. Like we were initially thinking that if we went to Mayberry, since it's in North Carolina, that maybe we would take another contract in like Georgia or South Carolina or maybe Florida, because then the Fulltime Families rally is in March. But time-wise, if we went to North Carolina, we could potentially take a contract in Arizona and then be close to do Quartzsite in January, and that still give us time to make it back to the Fulltime Family Rally in Florida. We'd just be doing
with
this.
family around the holidays,
Yeah.
which is usually,
Yep.
it's not going to sound right. I was going to say, which is usually important to us.
Yes.
It's important to us. It just doesn't always, like
Work out.
when we were in New Orleans, we weren't around family then, but there was some cool stuff happening. Your dad and your brother came down.
Yeah, after the new year. So that was
And
fun.
we had some neat stuff going on at the RV park.
Mhm.
So that was
Yeah,
good.
it worked out. So Mel Natty used the Passport America. See, gets you the discounts.
I've heard that pays for itself usually
Mm-hmm.
pretty soon after you get it. If you use it once or twice.
BluWave uses mostly RV parks and resorts, like we do. Campgrounds with a little boondocking.
Mhm.
Okay. Our epic RV adventure can only boondock overnight without running the generator. That's not too bad. Do you guys have a residential refrigerator? I don't recall.
Can only boondock overnight without running the generator.
Yeah, just overnight.
Oh. I was going to say, well, why wouldn't you want to run the generator?
They're sleeping, fool. They don't need it. BluWave says they're members of 1,000 Trails, Passport America. I don't know what HH is.
Harvest House.
Ah, yes, and Escapees.
We looked in the Harvest House.
Mm-hmm. We thought about it on the way out here. Maybe that will open opportunities for Colorado.
Well, there you go.
Maybe we should still look into it.
Yeah, if anybody knows a great spot in Colorado Springs that maybe we haven't found yet,
Yes.
let us know.
Yeah, because we're about to pull into Walmart and figure it out. Man, sometimes I hit the button and I go too fast in the comments, so I skip too
all
far.
over the place.
Sorry.
So yes, while she's doing that, we're in Provo. After this, we're probably going to go take a sneak peek at the big Great Salt Lake.
Yes.
Find somewhere to view that.
Mm-hmm.
We did stop at the Bonneville Salt Flats today.
Mm-hmm. That was interesting.
It was interesting. I thought it was, all the pictures I see apparently are between like November and May, because that's where like the water comes up or the snow melts on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it just has this cool mirror glass effect that like reflects the people and the mountains. And
yeah.
So it was different. It was neat.
Yeah.
So you could step on it and just like crunch, like you're walking
on
a
salt?
salt field. Yeah.
Whoa!
Kids picked up a piece and licked it.
Yeah, it looked
I did
dirty.
not.
I was not prepared to lick it, but they're a little bit more adventurous than we are, I suppose. Carolyn from Utah says, just call it a summer vacation. Yeah, we haven't done like an official vacation since we've been
Yep.
RVing, because everywhere is like a vacation. But heck yeah, we'll call it that too. Mel Nettie says they're also members of Harvest Hosts and want to get 1,000 Trails and Escapees and go boondocking. Yeah, do it all. BluWave says they probably use Passport America more than anything. Well, I think you just have more campgrounds available to you with Passport America.
Yeah, and I think it's, a lot of people say the discount's really good. Some of them have stipulations that you can't go on, like probably the busier Friday, Saturday, something like
Sure.
that.
Yeah, holidays and stuff. Hitch up and tow. Good advice. Don't forget to enjoy life. Absolutely. Yeah, we're taking this mandatory 2.5 weeks and just trying to slow down and enjoy the ride. Disco,
Right.
not push it too hard.
Hi, Vanderella.
Hey,
So she got
Vanderella.
35 in the house.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Thanks for joining us, guys. You rock.
I forget what her.
Oh, they're asking where the new contract is. So we are going to, should I do the drum roll again?
Springfield, Illinois.
Springfield, Illinois. Yeah, it was crazy. Most of the contracts, like as far as geographically, the furthest west, we saw the majority of them were like Indiana and Illinois. So it was going to be a big trek west because we were in the west. The ones closest to us
west.
in the west
Oh,
were Indiana and Illinois.
sleep deprived.
Yeah, there were quite a few tons on the East Coast, especially like Maryland and Virginia. But essentially going from coast to coast does not appeal. And if you've watched any of our content, you know that big road trips usually equal big breakdowns.
Yep.
So
So far, so good. Just keep it that way.
knock on some wood, man. Knock on it. Let's see here. So
Quartzsite.
Mel Nettie, gonna be with the cool kids in Quartzsite. Yeah. Bob's Adventure is going to Mayberry and maybe Quartzsite.
Cool.
Okay. Hey, 2 Restless Retirees popped in. Hey, guys. Good to see you. We're just talking about what everyone is doing, like for your fall winter plans for meetups. We're still planning to go to Mayberry in North Carolina in October. And then we're asking who's all going to Quartzsite in January. And then the Tampa, the big RV show in Florida. What's that, February? January, February? Just curious who's all going to that too. Meant to be RVing's going to Quartzsite. Lots of votes for the quartzite. Our Epic RV Adventure says they're not sure where they're going, but would love to go to the queue for sure. Poshcats is asking if we're going anywhere near Denver. Worked in Westminster, just outside of Denver, on a contract for a few years back. That's awesome.
We were thinking about it. You know, that's where our national adventure lived or launched from, or Westminster.
Yep. So we're taking, like, whenever we've gone to Colorado, because Colorado butts up with Nebraska, and we've gone, you know, we lived in Portland for a while, and we've trucked out that way before. So you can take I-80 all the way across, and then it splits north to 76, I want to say, through Wyoming, and you can take that route.
It's still 80.
Is it 80?
76 goes down.
Yes. So it goes north to Wyoming, or it splits down to 76 and then 70 across Colorado. And we haven't really gone that route aside from visiting Denver. You and I did when Bella was like 3 months old, so like 13 years ago. But this time, since we're going down to Arches, we're going to take the southern Colorado route, which we've never done before, and then try and stay for 2 or 3 days in Colorado Springs, and then head up to Denver and try and stay for a couple of days up there too. So just got to figure out the camping situation.
Yep.
BluWave says they're going to Mayberry unless they shut the park down. But I mean,
that's not fun.
It's a long ways off, so I would assume things would be open by then, hopefully.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in Mayberry, but I thought most of the states, the private parks were still open, but a lot of the state parks were not.
Okay. BluWave says to check out their Colorado video to check out places near Colorado Springs. We will do that.
Sounds good.
For sure.
She's
Man,
scrolling again.
I did it again.
She's scrolling.
I keep hitting wrong buttons. See, you jinxed me. You said I was doing amazing, and then I goofed
You
it all
still
up.
are. You did fantastic. So Beyond Beauty is going to be up after us.
Mm-hmm.
So that getting used to the newer lineup still. So it's
Yep.
Beyond Beauty. Then we have Fox Van D. What do I always screw their name up?
Who?
Our Epic RV Adventure. Is that
Because
right?
it's a mouthful.
I
Yes.
don't know why I always mess it up.
Yes. Michael and Shelley.
I know their names. I will just say then Michael and Shelley are up after that.
Yep.
And then I believe Daydream, Mr. Gary, is taking over the karaoke.
And they do have a residential fridge.
Huh.
So, how many batteries do you guys have? Because and what kind are they? I want to say I've heard you in your videos before talk about Battleborn or AGMs. I can't recall. We just have 2 deep cell batteries.
Yeah, they're the bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're longer than the usual,
Yep.
which I didn't know that when I bought them.
Yep. And 2 Restless Retirees, they are currently boondocking and testing out their new batteries, and they have the residential fridge. So what kind of batteries do you have?
So she get, the deets from you. How many watts do I need to bring in to keep my residential fridge running?
Well, we talked about getting like a battery monitor so that we could actually see, as opposed to using the wattage on the inverter as like our guide. But X Marks the Spot was telling us that they bought some Battleborn batteries, but during like the Black Friday sales, they got like their dent and scratched ones for like $750, and they normally cost $1,000. So we're gonna put that on our radar.
It's a good deal.
Absolutely. Vanderella's looking for Mayberry. Super excited. Awesome.
It's going to be a good time.
It will be.
We're
So many
joking
good
with
folks out there.
Pause and effect. We're going to be in the party circle, away from the away from the big crowds.
Yep. With the dogs and the kids.
Yeah.
Linda Barker's trying to get some solar. 2 Restless Retirees use Harvest Hosts
They're
and
telling us to
Boondockers
try to
Welcome.
get some soda.
Oh, that could be.
Harvest Hosts and
Y'all are missing out at Virginia City. Y'all, did you pick up some of that Texas drawl down there?
well, we
family?
drove through.
Yeah.
It looked like a neat place.
Mhm,
I
it
would
did
have
look
liked
pretty
to check it out.
Yeah.
But
Yep. See, Melnetti, you've got the good fridge for boondocking is the standard RV fridge. But yeah, we'll see. What's Brian talking about? Cripple Creek? Call the family
Cripple
cabin?
Creek, Colorado. Yeah, I think I asked Mom years ago, and her family no longer has that.
Yes.
Well, we do know some folks in Colorado Springs, but
Uh-huh.
probably that can't park a semi in there.
Right. Yes, 2 Restless Retirees. We are in Provo. So where are you guys at? We're going to be here tonight.
We're at the KOA,
Yep.
Provo Springville.
Yep.
We're planning on trying to go sneak a peek at the Salt Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe find the infamous Mormon church.
Yeah. And then the next 2 days we'll be in Moab so we can check out Arches. So if you guys want to meet up and say, hey, drop us an email. I notoriously check my email like chronically. So I get a ding every time we get a new email. So I will check that. So shoot us one. Bob's Adventure says, go to Antelope Island by Syracuse. I'll have to look that one up.
Syracuse.
RV Dog is in the house. Woof, 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 woof. Thanks for joining us.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was great.
See, he said RV Dog roof roof.
Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, so RV Dog, we're talking about our trek out east. We've left Reno. We got a contract, thank you, Lord, in Springfield, Illinois. So we're taking our time getting there because we've got about 2.5 weeks before we have to start work. And Vanderella says that is 90 minutes from Jonnie and I. Johnny's journey. So
talk about so many things.
Are you talking about Provo?
What is 90 minutes?
Moab?
I have no idea. But I thought they were in Cali.
I don't know. Yeah. Dad's saying, don't jinx us. Don't say a word. Break down. Yes, for sure. Just keep us in your prayers.
90 minutes.
Yeah. Diana DeForest, hey, thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Good to see you. So she's going to be in Tampa in January. Okay.
Johnny and Banderella. Where do you live again?
Yeah.
It's wrecking my brain.
Yes. 2 Restless Retirees are supposed to go to Mayberry, but still don't know exactly what our plans are. Hey, we got time. We got time to figure it out.
We don't know either.
Yeah. I think
we make plans and we're like,
it's hard to make plans right now with
Sure.
things not 100% open.
Well, even when it's not crazy like this, it's hard to make plans. Like we want to go somewhere, but sometimes the job's just not there.
Yep. Oh, yes. Our Epic RV Adventure was talking about, oops, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one.
Oh, that's right.
The vet fundraiser tonight, changed to 7:30 Eastern. So, yeah, it's between, 3 channels? Wayward Wags starts
kicks
first.
it off. Our Epic RV Adventure. I said your name right.
Yep.
And then Happy Place Diaries.
That's right. So, and they're jumping like 30-minute segments, I think, from one to the next.
It's going to be a different show on each half hour. I wonder, we're close, but Beyond Beauty, if you're still here, you're probably getting ready for your show.
They put their link in there.
Good. I don't know what she's doing, but I know
she's doing some
few
trivia.
weeks have been fun.
Yep.
RV trivia and...
Yep. So 2 Restless Retirees put 6 Battleborns and have 370-watt solar panels. Sweet. Yeah, we got to reweigh our rig now that we got rid of some more stuff and see if we have room for all of that extra weight.
Or if we have to get rid of the kids stuff.
Right. Box Van D is also streaming from 7 to 8. Her channel has been on fire, so that's another good one to check out. Here, Mel Nettie put the link in. Thank you, Mel Nettie, for putting in all those links today. Doing FOD trivia. I'm not sure what that is. Food trivia.
FOD.
Oh, Vanderella was saying Springfield is 90 minutes from their home. Sweet. Well, we'll be there through September, so we totally have to meet up.
Way up.
Yeah. Awesome.
A little bit far from California.
Yes.
There we go.
So it's the top of the hour. Thank you guys so much for being patient with us as we arrived late to our own party.
Apparently, No Ordinary Path has a premiere in 30 minutes.
Yes.
So lots of stuff going on.
Yep. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for following along on our journey. Thank you for any cups of coffee that you may have donated. We truly appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So it's Natasha.
And I'm Bill.
With Nursing Your Travel Bug, encouraging you to get out there and nurse what makes you happy. Take care.
See you next time.
Bye-bye. Oh, bye. Happy Place Camping. I saw you just popped on. Good to see you.
Oh my gosh, we forgot again. It's our 3-year nomad anniversary.
Oh my gosh!
We never talk about it.
We didn't.
Next week.
Next week.